shit! Oh 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 shit! I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you. I literally just had a heart attack, man. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. Damn you, Mike Fisher. Damn you. Are you trying to kill a brother? I can't keep up with shit. You know, this is the Super Bowl week, and I tried to stay away from the Super Bowl. I saw my dad. My dad's like, I need to get my bets on for the Super Bowl. And it's like, and I was like, I can't. I just can't have the Eagles win, Dad. I was like, I just can't. He said, well, Kansas City is a 1-point underdog. He said, I'll just bet the over. He said, take all my money with BetUS and put it on the over. I said, okay, all or nothing. I said, you got it, Dad. I said, at least we're not rooting for the Eagles to win, okay? And not that it's any better, because we'll hear, is the last 3 years the greatest 3 years of the NFL for the Kansas City Chiefs? We'll be hearing that one. But better that than the Eagles are like, we got 2 rings. But Micah Parsons I'm uploading now as we speak. Micah Parsons was talking about that not even Derrick Henry could help us. Not even Derrick Henry could have helped us. And so I was dealing with that and trying to figure out, is Micah Parsons saying, I want to go someplace? And then I see the headlines that Myles Garrett reaches out to Cowboys rival. And I was like, oh, my God, it can't be the Giants. Okay, we know it's not the Giants. He said Super Bowl, and they're so far from Super Bowl, it's not even funny. And I was like, we've seen the Eagles all week saying, go get Myles Garrett. It's like, oh, God, don't let the rich get richer again. And then I went to it, and it's like, the Commanders? Because the Commanders do have like $90 million in cash. And, they got Dan Quinn and so on. And I'm like, he reached out to the Commanders? And then I started thinking, it's like, how did he reach out to the Commanders? Because that would be tampering. He's not a free agent. He's under contract with the Cleveland Browns. He's their property. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But Myles Garrett reached out to the Commanders. And so, Mike Fisher, you got me. Mike, you got me. So here's what happened. I want you to watch this. And maybe it'll make you feel a little bit better. I literally, my heart was like, it was about to explode. Here's what we got.
Would you like to go to the Commanders? Thought about it. Have you thought about the squads that you want to play for?
They need a pass rusher. I think that's something that they dearly missed down there in the playoffs and some of their big games. And I feel like I can fill that role, but that's a role that multiple teams need, and I feel like not only a pass rusher, but I think I'm the best defensive player in the game, and 100%. I feel like that's invaluable in itself.
Would you like to go?
Okay, bro, please explain to me how that's reaching out to the Commanders. He didn't come up. The guy asked him. He said, would you like to play for the Commanders? And what was his response? And he goes through and he said, well, they do need a pass rusher and things, but multiple teams could use that. I think, the best defensive player in football. So how is that reaching? Reaching out is you pick up the phone. Hey, Dan Quinn, how you doing? Myles Garrett here. I'd really like you to come get me. I'd like to play for the Commanders. That's reaching out. That's reaching out. He was see, this is the problem here. Here's the problem. People get set up now for a response. And believe me, the guy did his due diligence here. He did a great job. He did a great job with the question. And when you hear and see the headline, Myles Garrett reaches out to division rival, You say, oh my God, he wants to play for the Eagles? He wants to play for the Commanders? Okay. And then I click on it, and then I read it, and it says, and you read it, and you're reading it, and you're kind of like, well, he's talking about saying that they do need somebody, but he was asked the question. Watch it again. Watch it again. Listen to it.
Would you like to go to the Commanders? Thought about it. Have you thought about the squads that you want to play for?
So wait a minute. He cracked up. He cracked. What in tarnation is going? I mean, come on. How is that reaching out, Mike? Come on, man. How is that reaching out? That's no straight dope, no bullsh. That's straight bullsh. That's straight bullsh, man. Come on. Come on, man. I'm 59 years old, man. 59. The ticker ain't that strong. Don't do things like that to me. It's been a hard enough season as it is. Hard enough season as it is. Come on, man. He's asked a question about going. He's not reaching out. He didn't. What?
They need a pass rusher. I think that's something that they dearly miss down there in the playoffs and some of the big games. And I feel like I can fill that role, but that's a role that multiple teams need. And
that's a role that multiple teams need. Yeah, that's a role that multiple teams need. He didn't say, "Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I want to go to Washington. Can you get Dan Quinn over here? Hey, Dan, come get me, Dan. Lieutenant Dan. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. Come on, man. I have been, like I said, you get first Peyton Hendershot. You get Peyton Hendershot literally saying, bro, the Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs, it's all about football. You don't have all the distractions, which is the truth. It's the truth. The truth hurts. Then you get Myles. You get Micah coming through and basically saying, we just sucked so bad that Derrick Henry couldn't even help us. There was no hope for us. You got Zach Martin earlier today basically saying there was something amiss with Mike McCarthy. And it feels like I just got stabbed here in the gut. Boom. And then the killer would be Myles Garrett saying, I want to go to Washington. It's like, come on, man. A brother can only take so much. Watching the Super Bowl is going to be hard. I'm going to be here at the Red Brick House and maybe just sitting in the corner in the dark watching. I'm fearful that the Eagles win this game. And if they do, I don't know what I'm going to do. Peace out. I'm mad at you now, Mike. I'm mad.